welcome back to another video. Now is the time where it's between Christmas and New Year's, and it's that funny time where you're not sure what day it is, what day of the week it is. Some people are going back to work, some people have still got a bit of time off, and it's that time to really sort of sit down, reflect on what the year on 2017 and how it's gone, but then also sort of plan ahead for 2018 and what you want to do. So personally myself, I have been doing that the last few days. I've been taking some time to sit down, work out what I want to do next year and what my targets and goals are. Now for a while I have sort of known what the overall aim of 2018 is, so today I thought I'd share with you what that is and what races I'm doing, what I've got planned and what I've got lined up. So for a lot of people, most people, if you follow me and follow my journey, may know that the London Marathon is my big target next year, and that's in April 2018. Now as part of that I've also got another target within that, which is just going to help me keep focused and on track. So that is another half marathon, which is the Cyprus Half Marathon in Paphos on the 4th of March. Now my half marathon time has dramatically dropped over the last sort of 12 months, and I used to be one of these people that really I could easily run 145 to 150, but I just couldn't break that 145 barrier. Now that's because I never really focused training around, my training's never been specific enough. It's always been focusing on a longer term goal or a distance, and my training before was just where I just used to go out and just run. I never had any specific training which was down to looking at the speed and the intensity. So this is where I've come on leaps and bounds. So the half marathon I'm going for sub 90. Now I just never thought this would have been possible of myself, and I do think it's quite a big stretch for me at the moment, but I've put it out there. Project sub 90 is go, and you know, I'm trying to hold myself accountable by putting it out there. Now if I don't do it, that's fine, because it's a target. Now if you don't reach it first time, then there's always time where you can do it afterwards, but that's what I'm aiming for. And if sub 90 isn't possible, which, you know, I'm obviously going to try my best, the reason why I'm sort of doing this race is trying to get qualifying times for New York Marathon in 2019. So the current qualifying times is a sub 132 half. So current time is 133. So if I can get under 132, brilliant. And if I can get, obviously what I'm aiming for is sub 90, even better. So they're the two aims for the spring. Now in the summer, once I come out of the London Marathon, I'm going to go into sort of another speed series. I did that this summer and it worked really well, coming off the back of endurance and going into speed. So I'll target some sort of 10Ks, 5Ks and just see how that goes. And then at the end of the year, I've not really got anything planned yet. So that is quite a lot to work towards, but that's it. So Cyprus, London, sort of a speed series in the summer. So London. How am I going to play this? What is my training going to look like? And I've got my training plan sort of mapped out for the whole of January, and sort of the basic sort of, I'd say the structure of the training plan leading up to London. So, but what I'm going to try and do this time around is all of my sort of long runs and races have been mapped out until the London Marathon, but I'm going to take it month by month to see how my training goes, especially leading up to Cyprus. So my training plan starts on the 1st of January, New Year's Day, and it's starting off with the half marathon. Seems a bit strange, but you know, might as well start off with a good base. And with that I'm going to be doing, luckily in Milton Keynes we have 2 park runs, so, and the times are staggered, so I'm going to do the double park run, and I'm going to do that with a few people from the club. We meet up at Winton Lake, run up to Linford Wood, do Linford Wood park run back to Winton Lake, do the park run, and then hopefully by that point I'll be near enough 13.1 miles, and if not then I'll have to do some rounding up. So that's when my training plan begins. Now the structure of my week, what it's going to look like. So we'll start off with Sundays. So Sundays is going to be my long run, and these runs are based normally around time rather than distance, and it's going to be an easy run. So I'm going to aim for 30 to 60 seconds slower than marathon pace. Now for me, marathon pace is going to be about 7:40. I think it's, yeah, around 7:40. So I'm going to be aiming for sort of around 8s to 8:40s with my long runs on Sundays. Mondays I'll be doing a recovery run just to keep ticking over. Tuesdays will be when I do my speed work, and this will be different forms of speed work. It'll be half-mile reps, it'll be mile reps, 2 mile reps, all with different sort of pace, so it will be targeted at 5k, 10k, half marathon pace, and with different recoveries in between. So that's what will keep me going and build my speed endurance. The sessions are hard, they are tough, they aren't easy, but they're worth it. So on Wednesdays I will then be doing another recovery run. Thursdays will be a tempo run, so that is when you run comfortably uncomfortable, if that makes sense. So it's a pace that you can try and hold throughout the whole duration of that tempo, but you're working to your threshold. So again, these aren't fun sessions, but I did one this morning and surprised myself. So yeah, you come out of it feeling, you know, that was hard, but that was good. Friday and Saturdays I'll take as rest, and then we're back to Sundays. Now obviously that may change some week based on if I've got different races and what my working week might look like. There are a couple of cross countries coming up over the next few months which are on Saturday, so I'll take Thursday, Friday rest, but I'll just manage it as per what my schedule is saying and what my body is feeling like. So other races that I've got booked up. Now, races are an important part of a marathon training plan. They put you in a race environment. They also challenge you a little bit further than just a normal training run would, and it's just good to obviously keep the momentum going throughout training. You get a medal when you most races, you get a medal or you get some form of memorabilia or a t-shirt, so it's good to do a race to, you know, achieve something on that long journey towards the marathon. So I have a few races booked and lined up already. I'll be doing a 10-mile race in January, the Fred Hughes race. I will be doing the Bramley 10 in February, and there's also another half marathon, the Winter Half, which was postponed from December, which will be in February. So if I can get a place for that, fingers crossed, I'll be doing that one too. March is a mammoth month. Quite daunting, quite scary, but you know, that's when we're going to be hitting peak of training. And you know, hopefully I should be at my fittest by this point. So the start of March we've got the half marathon, which Project Sub 90 is a go. The next week after that is the Milton Keynes Festival running, and I don't know what race I'll be doing in that yet, but it will be either the 10k, the half, yes, so either the 10k or the half, and then after that we've got 2 20 miles back to back. So we've got Oakley and we've got a new race called Bedford, so I'm looking forward to doing that one too. I did Oakley last year. It's very hilly, it's undulating, it's a challenging course, but when you come out of it and you've done it, you feel blimmin' good. So that's when we should be hitting peak. I think then after Bedford I've got 4 weeks taper, which is ideal for a marathon. So then the intensity will drop in April. I'll still be running sort of around 4 or 5 times a week, but just keeping fitness up, allow my body to recover after the peak that it's hit in March, and just make sure that on race day I'm as fit and as fresh as possible. So that's my running. Now that sounds quite a lot, but on top of that I'll be doing some other work too. So I'll be trying to get in 2 gym sessions a week, 1 session focusing on lower body, so I'll be working on leg strength, muscular endurance and my core work, and then a second session based on upper body, so trying to build that upper body strength for the power. I'll then also be doing all of my stretching, foam rolling, and incorporating some yoga into my routine. I go to Sweat Studios in the Hub, so I'll be trying to get to a weekly session there. Now that is quite a lot to fit in, but fortunately with the work as a PT and all of my online coaching, I'm sort of able to fit that around my clients. It will be tough, it will be full on, but I like a challenge and I love to just be constantly busy, so that will give me a good push. And also I keep myself accountable to not only you but also my coach. So once you put it out there, it's a bit more, I am exposing myself, but I am sort of loading myself with pressure, but that's what I have to do, I guess, now as part of what I do and as being Clean Coach Katie. So there we are, that's my goals. Now originally when I first set out for London I was aiming for 3:30, as last year I did 3:44, but how training has gone, my coach has told me 3:20 is the goal for London next year. Again, if I don't hit it, that's fine, but that's the goal. So it's good to have a goal, and if you don't always get it, there's always going to be another shot, another opportunity. So 3:30 or 3:20, we'll see how it goes. And then I've also set myself some goals for 2018 and over sort of over different distances and the times, because my times have dropped quite a lot this year, which I'm really pleased and really happy with. But now seeing these new times, it's a bit daunting, a bit scary, but I know that with hard work, consistency, the right kind of training, looking after myself, it's all possible. And also a lot of it is to do with mental strength, this mental belief, and just that mental belief, that mental strength, that mental power. Now, I think a lot of people know me quite well, as over Christmas I got given a lot of Prosecco, a lot of bubbles, so December has been my off time, and I have been enjoying a few glasses of Prosecco and a few too many chocolates. But also I think people like to know that I am very committed, determined, focused and organised, and I have actually got quite a few different presents from people, which has been around sort of diaries and notebooks and planners, and I've got quite a few nice ones, and one of them was actually from James's mum, and this was the last one I got out of all of them, but this was one of the nicest in terms of what it had on the front, and it says, "Believe in yourself." So I think that's going to be the motto of 2018. It's going to be hard work, and I'm looking forward to sort of sharing my journey with you, but I think that's the one thing that I need to do, and also for everyone, I'm going to encourage everyone else to do so. So the motto is believe in yourself. Set those goals for 2018, make yourself accountable, write them down, figure out how you're going to achieve them, because if you don't write out, it's all good having a goal, but if you don't know the pathway or the journey how to get there, then it's not going to be possible. And the last thing, believe in yourself. If you've all enjoyed listening to me ramble on about what silly targets I set myself, I'm joking, I've just said about believing in yourself. So here you are, you've heard it first, what my goals are for 2018, what I've got lined up, how I'm going to hopefully try and get there. But I hope that you're all doing the same. Get out a diary or a notepad or a scrap piece of paper or a chalkboard like mine, and write down what you want to do for the year ahead. Figure out how you're going to achieve it, and just go and do it. Believe in yourself and go out there and chase those dreams. But thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, give it a like, a thumbs up if you enjoyed today, and feel free to send me a message if you need any advice or any help with anything, and I'll catch you all in the next one.